Hello, everybody. Welcome to Diva like Edwina. I am Eve Anastasia, your host. This evening, I am back to do an update. If you recall, a couple of videos or so ago, I did a review for the Beverly Johnson handmade Oprah wig. And if you recall from the video, I purchased this wig on a deep discount. It was originally $64.99, and I managed to get it for $29.99. And there was a reason why it was $29.99. The place where I purchased it from, the Wig and Out Boutique, had this particular wig in their store for a while. It was probably a display model, and people tried things on, and things happened to wigs over time. So it needed a little TLC. So I'm back here to show you what I did to the wig. And if you recall, it was a little bit droopy, but I was able to get the curls back in a little bit of the wave. This is how the wig looks on Beverly Johnson. I'll get it up there so you can see. Okay, so that's how it looks styled on her. And this is how it looks on me after some TLC. Again, this is a Beverly Johnson handmade pure stretch cap Oprah wig, and the color is a 1B. What I did to bring this wig back basically was I wet it, took the spray bottle, I wet it with water, worked the curls up with my hands and let it dry. I got it really, really wet to where it's dripping, and I hung it upside down. After it dried, I put a little bit of curl activator and some stay hold, just a drop of each product in a spray bottle with water, and I went over the wig again with that. This time I did I got it wet but not drippy wet, sort of just more of a misting of the wig with the mixture of the water and a little bit of each of the products. And I let the wig, as it was drying, I kind of twisted with my hands to get the curls to come back, to give it some more fullness. And so I really didn't have to, I considered using a curling iron, but I decided to work with my hands just to see how it would turn out working with my hands. And it turned out pretty good. So I just wanted to come back, give you an update so you guys could see how this wig looks now after a little TLC. So if you happen to be in a wig shop and or beauty supply place and you see a wig that needs a little TLC, I'm just kind of showing it off a little bit, and I'm going to try to show off the back. Hopefully I can get you a good view of this wig from behind, and I'm hoping that you can see the curls in the back there. Alright, so if you see a wig that needs a little TLC, don't be afraid to take it home and see what you can do with it. I was able to resurrect her, Miss Oprah, and I am really loving this wig. I loved it anyway, you know, from what I said in the initial video review of this wig. I love it, and I love it even more now that it has, you know, has some of the little zing-zoogy back. It's not exactly like the card, although I didn't expect it to be exactly like this, but The wig is slamming. So I just wanted to come back, share that with you all, and I am going to come back in a bit with a wig review. So before I go, I have to say this to you all. Oh, and let me check my time because there's one more thing I wanted to mention to you all before I take my leave of you. I did a product review of the Wet n Wild Fantasy Makers eyeshadows, and the video that I did, I attempted to show off the color of the eyeshadow, and I stated in that video that I had on primer. I so did not have on any primer because when I went back and reapplied this makeup and I actually did use primer, the color came out much better. So I wanted to kind of show that off, and hopefully you all can see how pretty this looks. You can see the color. Should be able to see it much better with primer. I'm going to close my eyes. So this was the Wet n Wild Fantasy Makers. The colors that I have on are from the Stars and Snipes color palette. And so that was what I was attempting to show last time. And, I don't know why I said I had on primer. I didn't have on no primer. But anyway, hopefully you got a better view of that as well. And now I'm going to come back with another wig review. And before I go, I have to say this. No matter where you go, you have to take yourself with you. So take your most fabulous, fierce, wonderful, compassionate, and most loving self with you. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you all in a bit. Bye-bye for now.